Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. How are you all? I'm going to be reading for you for the rest of this month of February. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. I also want to peer into whatever might be challenging you at this time and what you may not see coming. Let's get started. We're going to go straight into the tarot today. All right, you all, we've made it through the Leo full moon. By the hair of our chinny chin chins. Oh my God. Hope y'all are doing well. All right, you're enjoying your days. You had a wonderful Valentine's weekend. I'm reading on Sunday, a few days after Valentine's. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, okay? I've missed you all. I've had the last few days off from the channel. Let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries today. All right, Aries, let's take a look. I'm just going to shuffle a couple times. We're going to bring all the cards out at once today. Yep. Oop. I'm doing this differently, so I want to make sure I get it right. First card, though, we're going to talk about this in a minute. You're doing a lot of releasing, letting go of old beliefs. I love the Eight of Cups in this picture because 7 of them are down, floating slowly into the water, and one, you see that one right there? It's ceremonial. You may have been guided to do certain ceremonies recently or about to do ceremonies to honor the journey that you've been on and the hope, the light of hope that you're heading toward in a new beginning. And you've said, I surrender the old, Spirit. I surrender the old. Now let's get into your recent past. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Strength. Current energies, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands. I love all that fire. And the Moon. And then the immediate future, the Empress, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. Wow. You see that? You can see all the cards. Yeah. And then what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. And then the energy, overall energy for this reading, we have the Judgment. Okay. So it looks like you're making some important decisions as a result of these decisions about your life path moving forward. You know, you have the horizon coming up with the sun, the light of the sun. The Leo full moon is illuminated of everything for a lot of us. We see the bigger picture, right? So in this card of Judgment, you can see she's got this aspect of self, her light body lifting and raising, and almost as an act of prayer. Surrender. I surrender to Spirit. I surrender to the greater good. I surrender to the path before me. And it's beautiful. So as you're walking into this horizon, ceremonially letting go of your past, you're rising in your vibration, you're rising in your frequency, and you're almost in this form of, it's an honoring of self, an honoring of your life's journey, and it's powerful. It's very powerful. I need to underline that 5 times, Aries. Whatever you're doing, it's a powerful honoring of self and of your life's journey and of where you are and how much you've overcome. Your recent past, the student, right? This is the card of I'm willing to learn. I want to learn a new craft, learn a new skill, and by golly, I'm going to race right into it, no matter what it takes. It's like you've been studying maybe a certain craft for some of you, or just studying your life path and through your own personal growth and personal healing stories. You've woven them all together, and now you're ready to bring that out with your fire essence into the world. Currently, we have this beautiful energy, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Moon, with this underpinning, right? What you don't realize is that you've really manifested some beautiful options for you that are going to be part of your life path for quite some time to come. And whatever they are, it's sustainable. This underpinning of the Moon, which I love here, is because you're looking at the subconscious. And it's almost like you have a new visitor. I feel like this is an external energy for you. A new visitor who is a lot like you. Or if it's not a physical person, it's an aspect of your life's journey in your spirit team that is fueling this new beginning for you in a powerful act of celebration. currently, it's almost as though, if I didn't know any better, you have reunited with certain people, soul tribe members who have had a parallel journey to you. And now you're coming together and you're sharing your story, and it's fiery. You know, this is the drum circle card. You know, she's got this horse behind her, which is unbridled joy, unbridled passion. It's almost like you're letting your wild spirit run free, Aries, at the end of this month. And it's because you've really gone deep into your emotional waters and you've been looking at them. This is when we gain eyes underwater, right? Remember when you were a kid and you would look under the water in the ocean and it would sting, or even the pool, and you'd see things beneath the surface and you'd be able to there's a whole subterranean world. You've gone deep into the underworld of your subconscious. And now it's like you have these treasures that you're bringing out in the world. And these things that you have manifested, it feels like it's, how are you going to use these treasures that you have gained on your life's journey to help the collective and to actually bring in the abundant timeline that you have been seeking? Because in this near future, let's talk about this. We have the Empress, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. So, this immediate future has a lot to do with bringing in a higher, more nurturing love into your life. Now, when I say this, please don't get it attached to one singular entity, person, place, thing. It's all of it. The Lovers is this, I magnetize. I'm a magnet to more love in my life. I'm a magnet to feeling nurtured by others, by my connections, by my life experiences. It's like basically trusting that what you're nurturing is, as much as it's like, ooh, you know, it's, you're trying to stabilize this feeling inside of feeling nurtured, feeling seen, feeling valued, and feeling heard, despite the waves, right? The waves of the subconscious mind and the way it wants to sneak up on you from behind the back door, right? And go, boo, you know what I mean? So you're looking at I feel you're looking at subconscious programming, and you're removing the fear, and you're deepening in your ability to bring abundance into your life. And I do feel that you have a connection that you're going back and forth about in the near future. So let's now I don't really throw them all out at once, so let me know if you like this style. I just wanted to change it up a little bit for the end of the month to get a big picture of where you're at and what this Leo full moon brought out in your awareness. And you know what, Aries, it brought out you, the awareness of you. And I love this energy. Let's now get into a mystic forest oracle to get a message from your spirit team. Time to act. We're going to leave it there if they want me to just do this one. Yep. And these, my dears, are the steps of your ascension. Look at that. And while you may have gone from, the darkness of really going deep into that underworld, remember what I said? Finding the gems of your life's stories. And it's almost like you've been weaving together a new embodiment around yourself. And you're being called to step into your divine calling, to your highest timeline. Let's read this card because it's almost like she's got this purity here. Look at that. And this grace. And she's honored her past and she's walking into the future. You don't have to know everything in advance. Take the first step and watch it all unfold. You can deal with whatever your path reveals. You're ready. That's what it is. You've been learning self-trust and now you're acting. It's almost like we are an amalgamation of the totality of our life's journey and our experiences. And this Leo moon, this Leo moon, full moon, has act as a deep integration, alignment point for bowing to the past and opening up our arms to the future. You're in it. You're in the future. Let's go into clarifying. I want to find out more. I want to find out why judgment is here. I want to learn a little bit more about this rebirth you're going through, Aries. And then we're going to talk about the challenge here of you releasing. And that is a challenge. Like I said, it's hard to have hope and faith on the path when other people have let us down. You've been learning, right? And whatever life has thrown at you, you've taken it all in stride. And you have a lot of mental acuity that is fortifying your path right now around your life experiences and the strength to see it through. All right, let's see. I want to look at this judgment, this rebirth you're going through. We have the Nine of Wands, of course, the Magician and the Ten of Cups. Oh, Aries, you're so on point. You are so on point. This is the rebirth. This is overshadowing. Think of it as like the bubble around your timeline right now, and what the lens of that bubble, what is in that bubble. And that bubble of rebirth is you piercing through and understanding that the wounds all had a higher purpose, and that you are actually manifesting the people and places and things that bring about harmonious balance within. I feel that you have an opportunity to, it's like you're alchemizing your wounds, and you're actually looking at them and saying, I honor you. I honor everything. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, this is unbelievable, Aries. Because here you are, you're showing up. These are two Aries cards, the Magician and the Nine of Wands. And you're tired, you know? But it's like right when you think help won't arrive, it arrives. Whatever this is, it is fullness. It's whether it's between you and your inner being, or between you and your new bestie, or you and a new potential lover. It feels good. It feels good. And you're leaning into it. It's almost like I'm going to let go of all these wands that got me here. And I'm going to, in my prayer, I'm being lifted out from the old, and I'm actually stepping into my Ten of Cups. I love it. Now the challenge is releasing the past. I just saw 1136. Look it up. There's something important they want you to know about that time. All right, that angel number. Ooh, okay, yeah. Ooh, oh, I see now. Ooh, okay, I see now. It's a challenge because it's almost like in the past, if you have felt like either you weren't attracting what you wanted in work, or you had people that weren't team players. This is Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're not a team player, right? In fact, they're divisive. They're difficult to work with. Ooh, interesting. You have the past showing up here, right? What I said, letting go of the past. You're learning what wasn't balanced. What was imbalanced in the connections in your life. You've learned from it. I think you're doing deep releasing work at the end of this month, and you're looking at what didn't work out. What, this is with all the connections. Three of Pentacles is the people around me that support me, right? And you're saying there were some people in my past that were not supportive at all. And it's time for me to love and light and let it go. You're looking at the exchange of energy, Six of Pentacles, and where it's off. And I do believe that you're cutting away at different soul contracts right now that are necessary, that won't belong in where you're going. They just won't. They're incongruent. It doesn't align. Not a vibrational match. They want me to get a Mystic Forest Oracle to support this challenge for you. It's really having the wherewithal to know what belongs and what doesn't. And that's very hard, you all, because of attachment. The beginning. Let's see this. And I just saw 333. There's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. Yeah, you're having to walk away from the past. Some of you, it's overall, right? The baggage of the past. Think of it as, the anti-Santa Claus. It's like, it gave me gifts, but there ain't no more gifts in the bag. It's an empty bag. It's like, let's drop that. But you could actually have something going on right now where you're looking at the nostalgia of the past, of a connection, but it's just not, Three of Pentacles in reverse is it's not going to come together in the way that you imagine or envision, and you're at a new beginning, and it's like you might be having to let go of something. Now, again, it could be a belief. It doesn't have to be an actual person. Let's see. We're going to keep going now. I want to talk about, oops, wrong deck. I do that all the time. Now, before we go into what you don't see coming, I want to find out more about this lover situation in the near future. Why is this lover situation feeling a little up and down? Are you in two minds about something, whether it's really equal, whether they're really on your vibe, right? If they're at your level, do they meet your values and your standards? Is this right for you? Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Well, this looks very promising. You may be letting go of some of these subconscious beliefs around something coming together because it's moving slower than you would like. There's something about this being at a snail's pace, and you're like, and then it makes you doubt and question and worry. It could be around a work situation. It could be around a lover situation. Really, you be the judge, or a family connection, because this is a connection, right? And trusting in the connections that come towards you at this time, despite, feeling up and down about it with the Two of Pentacles. Your job is to continue to nurture yourself and to let this be what it is. I do think that there are going to be slowly but surely plans being made and a lot of abundance here in this connection. It's almost like Spirit saying, trust in the unknown instead of fear the unknown. But I see that it's just moving slowly, and little by little, it's going to pick up speed. So whatever slowness that's causing you to maybe feel like it's not going to work out, you actually, underneath this energy of the Lovers, have something really beautiful here. It's just a matter of just not like giving it a little bit. Maybe if you just in the past with people gave more than you should have, Spirit's saying hold back a little bit, not intentionally to play games, but just, meet the energy halfway, instead of, 60-40 or 70-30. Focus on your own abundance. And this is also you being in love with something around your career and trusting and knowing that the right people are going to come to you to work with you to create an abundant, prosperous experience. You've been waiting a long time for this person or this experience in your career. But Ten of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So Aries, you should be celebrating here. Now we have the 7 of Cups. This is what you don't see coming. Choices, options, maybe a little confusion about these choices. The Hangman, the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I love it. I love it. There is this gorgeous energy here. Despite you going, any, mini, miny, mo. The 7 of Cups is about our own transformation and the ways we make decisions. You're weighing the pros and cons very carefully about what you invest in for the long term right now because you're in a new beginning, and I don't blame you. I think you're really taking a look at every angle. This is, I've seen above, below, around, inside, and out because you've learned some things along the way. You showed up with this, I've learned from the past, and I have been strong enough to move forward on my path. And you know what it feels like when something isn't right. Okay, so your challenge is to let go of the past experiences, not let them interfere with your present. Basically, clean slate it, Aries. Clean slate it. Still be discerning, but clean slate the stuff, right, from the past that you don't need anymore on your new journey. And I see this beautiful, you've got love. You've got love being brought to you, to your door. And it's something that, I think you're like, this is being fed through a hangman perspective, which is you're seeing a bond come into your life. Now, I don't know if this is romantic or platonic, and there's big choices around it. But the underpinning of it that you don't see in it is that it's something that is sustainable. The love, the fulfillment, the joy, the happiness is sustainable. And you can sit back and you can relax now. I'm getting that. You can sit back and relax now, Aries, on this new timeline. That's if you had to be hypervigilant or go into more dysregulated state, more anxiety, more worry, this feels like you're now gelling with a new operating system within you with better alignment between your mind and your heart. And you are really letting go of the past. This is beautiful work. All right, let's see. I want to get some affirmations for you around the challenge. Unlimit yourself. I knew it. Unlimit yourself, Aries. Unlimit yourself, higher truth, and new truth. Wow. Truth, truth, truth. I love it. You see the truth of your path. Unlimit yourself, Aries. We have number 33, master number. I am ready to unleash my full potential. And maybe that's why you've been a little trepidatious, but all these things are kind of coalescing at once for you to go, oh my God, I'm stepping into the highest potential of my path. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. We have higher truth. I trust and align with my higher truth. Yes, you are. Look at that. Under that canopy of stars, there's magic in the air for you, Aries, because you have a new truth. I am open to receiving new inspiration. And look at that. You're being laid bare with this Leo full moon. Look at that. It's like you're naked in front of the full moon. You're saying, it's beautiful. I feel that you have been humbled on the path lately. You're in a new beginning. You're acting on your greatest heart's desires. You've got people showing up. You've got abundance coming in. You've been through this wounded warrior. You know, I'm down on my knees. I'm going through a powerful rebirth. And you've got a lot of choices that you're going to be making in the future. But your only task is to keep releasing, right? Keep releasing and letting go of the past, especially in the subconscious programming, and understanding that and making peace with it. And also choosing, right? Choosing love at every turn, choosing openness. Page of Cups is that innocent heart, right? The purity of our hearts when we are laid bare on the path, despite the scars, right? Despite the scars. That's the work, right? Despite the scars. All right, let's get some advice from Spirit to close this off. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aries. You're right on point. You're right on point. You have a new truth, a higher truth, that it's time to unlimit yourself on the path. We have coming out the Seven of Cups, your advice, these choices, these options, right? All these paths, I knew it. Death, transformation. Woo! And Judgment. You're putting the old Aries to rest. And you're honoring that part of you that got you through a lot of karmic wounding. And now it's a whole new journey where you have beautiful things coming in. There's so much coming toward me, Spirit. I can't believe I manifested all this, you know? So get excited, Aries. I'm sending you so much love and light. Namaste.